This video was brought to you by my beautiful Patreon community and my YouTube channel members. Thank you so much. The indoctrination of Zoe continues. We have seen how in the past few months, Sophia has been pushing her only school friend to become a Jehovah's Witness by offering her the paradise hope at her lowest point. Well, today we're going to see how Zoe takes comfort in the doctrine of the resurrection. Yeah, it's about to get culty. You know, as always, we're doing the cringe challenge, so if you cringe, you lose, and when you cringe, let me know the exact moment you lost it. Are you ready? Let's get into it. So, in case you have been living under a rock for the past couple of months, let me catch you up with the lore. This is Zoe. She is one of Sophia's classmates, and the first time we see her, she had just lost her grandma. So Sophia used that opportunity to give her a religious book. Zoe then started studying the Bible with Sophia, and she is now Sophia's only friend at school. Oh, and Zoe's mom is also studying the Bible with Sophia's mom. So the cartoon starts with a flashback of Zoe's grandma, right before she passed away. You know, I have to give it to the artist at Bethel. The animation has improved so much. It looks very professional. It's like the Watchtower version of Up.
Hey! Whoa!
You know that people that are grieving after losing a loved one in death are more susceptible to being recruited into a cult, which is what happened to Zoe. Finally, a Bible verse that they don't just completely take out of context. But to be fair, John 3:16 can be applied to like anything.
Oh. Here you go. Thanks. Hey, soon we're having the memorial, and you have to come. It's the most important event. This invite is for you and your mom. I can tell you more about it at our study. Okay, thanks. Bye. See you later, Sophia.
That's right, Camille. Okay, let's move on to the next paragraph. Do you mind reading?
Okay, sure.
I find it funny that we now know Zoe's mom's name, Camille, but we still don't know the name of Sophia's mom. So while Camille is being indoctrinated, let's see what Sophia is doing.
Okay. Now it's your turn. Life was perfect. Adam and Eve disobeyed Jehovah. They lost their perfect life and died. Right. After that, nobody was perfect. So everyone would grow old and die. Jesus came to earth and taught everyone about Jehovah. He gave his life. He died for us. That's right. So that in the future, nobody will have to die.
So this doctrine is what Jehovah's Witnesses call the ransom. And it explains how the death of Jesus, who didn't die on a cross but died on a upright stick, saves us from sin. It's a fundamental teaching in the religion, so easy to understand that children can learn about it with these picture cards.
Has anybody ever given you a special gift?
How does she even remember that?
Why do you think they gave it to you?
Because she loved me.
Right. Jehovah and Jesus gave us the greatest gift. It cost a lot. But they gave it to us because they love us. And they want us to live forever.
But what about my grandma?
Their gift is for her too.
You know, it's funny. JWs always promise potential converts that they're gonna see their loved ones again in paradise when they're resurrected, as if they had the final say on who's going to be resurrected. But that's the main selling point of the religion. Join us and you get to see your beloved grandma or uncle or mother or father, whatever, even though she never took any steps to join the religion while she was still alive. Now, you know what Watchtower loves most? Bible fan fiction, and this time they take a really obscure character from the Gospels and spin a whole story around her, the widow of Nain. They have already used Lazarus in a previous episode, so I guess they didn't want to bring him back. Get it?
There's somebody in the Bible I would like you to meet. She's a lot like you. Luke chapter 7. She lived in a city called Nain. She had a husband and a son. But then, her husband died. She still had her son to keep her company. But then, her son died too.
They both died?
Yes, Zoe, were you not listening to the story?
She was already a widow, and now she was all alone. The day of the funeral, Jesus came to Nain, and he saw the widow.
Ooh, I love neatly trimmed Jesus. He's so spotless. It's not like he was a homeless preacher traveling through the Judean countryside, right?
Stop weeping. Young man, I say to you, get up.
Wow. Why do you think Jesus brought him back to life?
Because he loved them.
Yeah. He loves all of us. He loves you. That's why he died for us. Jehovah brought Jesus back to life. Soon, Jesus will resurrect people. And because he died for us, we can all live forever. It's the greatest gift anyone could give us. When we go to the memorial, it's a way to say thank you.
I know this is at the core of the Christian message, but stepping away from the faith, it just seems a bit manipulative. I never asked Jesus to die for me, but now I'm supposed to obey him or he's gonna destroy me or torture me forever? Okay. So, Jehovah's Witnesses are a bit different from other Christian denominations. I know, right? Shocker. And they don't celebrate Mass every week, like the Catholics or the Protestants do. Instead, they celebrate their version of Mass once a year, in March or April, and they call it the Memorial. It's basically a 1-hour meeting where they display the bread and the wine, but only a few selected individuals are allowed to consume them. Yeah, it's really strange, and I made an entire video on the celebration if you want to check it out. But suffice to say, the memorial is the most important event in the religion. I would say the closest thing resembling to a holiday. JWs invite their extended families and friends and co-workers to the event, and a lot of family members do attend as a way of saying, okay, I did what you asked me to, so stop pushing your religion for the rest of the year. So Sophia is pulling at Zoe's heartstrings with the story of Jesus and the resurrection to get her to come to the memorial. It's a bit of a carrot and stick deal. Oh, Jesus suffered an excruciating death to give you salvation. The least you could do is attend this memorial. Wink wink. Oh, you want to see your dead grandma again? Well, come to the memorial so you can learn how to do it. Now, is this manipulative? I think so, but make of it as you will.
I hope my mom wants to come too.
That dog is so stupid.
Mom,
Hi, baby.
should we get ready for the memorial?
Oh, honey. It was a long day. I'm so sorry. I don't think we can make it.
Poor Jesus.
Can't wait to see you tonight. Let us know if you need a ride. It's Sophia's mom.
Mom, we can do this.
Let's do it.
Yay! Mommy,
Yes, my little princess?
I'm glad you're studying the Bible.
Me too.
Mommy, I'm glad we're on our way to joining a doomsday cult. I wonder what Grandma would think of all of this. Imagine she was like a hardcore atheist while she was living.
At this time, we'll have the passing of the wine.
Oh yeah, that's all they do with the wine, by the way. Just pass it around. Just as Jesus would have wanted. You're only allowed to drink from the wine if you're anointed, meaning if you have the hope of going to heaven instead of paradise earth. Only 144,000 people go to heaven, like ever. So anyone else is stuck in this tiny rock forever.
As we all go home tonight, think about what Jesus' sacrifice means to you.
Mom!
Come with me.
I love how Zoe just spawned exactly where her mom was and not halfway across the world. This is the JW version of Paradise, boys and girls. Current JWs and some assorted Bible characters hanging out in a garden. How would they communicate with these Iron Age folk who only spoke Old Hebrew and Aramaic? Why are they still wearing their traditional clothing? Did they respawn with these clothes? Or did they have to produce them from scratch? Are there still child factories in Bangladesh producing these textiles? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, Zoe, your grandma didn't make it to paradise. She was watching the Panda Tower channel before she died.
Zoe. Turn around.
Zoe!
Grandma? It's you.
My baby girl.
I missed you.
Grandma's here now.
Holy shit. The animation is gorgeous. Just look at those lighting effects. And Pixar Jesus, man. I mean, he would fit right into like a princess movie. I really do feel bad for the artists at Bethel who are clearly super talented but are just wasting their work for free for this cult. They could be making bank at Pixar or DreamWorks.
Jehovah has shown love in many ways. But when he gave Jesus life for us, that was the greatest act of love.
Guys, the animation has improved a lot, but the manipulation remains the same. Zoe was targeted by Sophia at school when she was at her lowest and has been brought into a doomsday cult that advocates for shunning and isolation, all while performing a ritual that is a mockery to Christianity. Sure, Catholics and Protestants can't get to agree whether the wine and the bread are like the literal body and blood of Jesus, but they still both agree that you should drink from it, you know? But in the JW religion, only a few select can enjoy the wine and the bread. If Zoe becomes a Jehovah's Witness, she will have to distance herself from her worldly classmates. She will be discouraged to pursue higher education, and she will be told to push her beliefs on others around her. And I think that's gonna be the next step for her in the series. Sophia's gonna teach Zoe how to preach to her classmates before she can get baptized. And of course, her mother is gonna follow right behind her as well. In real life, Zoe would have seen Sophia's antisocial behavior at school and would have stopped studying a long time ago. But you know, this is a piece of fiction, so I can just feel that Zoe's gonna end up getting baptized. I'm so sorry, girl. You deserved better.
Sometimes you'll hear people say of a little baby, "Look at that little angel." But more accurate would be to say, "Look at that little enemy of God."
I give this cartoon 7 out of 10 in the cult meter. Great animation, great soundtrack, but it hurt to see the downfall of Zoe. Also, I will never forgive Watchtower for getting rid of Caleb's dad's muscles. Just look at him. His suit doesn't even fit him anymore.
Look how they massacred my boy.
So guys, let me know what you thought of this cartoon in the comments below, and let me know the exact moment you lost a cringe challenge, because I love reading your comments. If you would like to support my work, please head on over to Patreon or become a YouTube channel member. It's only $1 a month and you get early access to all my work. As always, thank you so much. Take it easy guys, have a wonderful day, and stay away from the tower.
Bah. Goodbye, little sheep.